No, 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 no. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Don't forget to get comfy or whatever, because it's gonna be a long video. I'm joking. So first of all, I want you guys to think about what you typically see as a typical black person. So for example, in film, in music, in media, in dance, in all the things that you have shown to you on TV, basically. What do you usually see as a black person? I'll give you some time to think about that. I'm gonna break something. Oh no, 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 no. Okay, now you've had some time to think about that. One thing that I want to get across in this, I'm gonna start with this, right? Some black people just want to be known as people. Like I said, we're just humans. We are not this color of our skin. We are not the pigmentation in our skin. We are just humans. We are people, and we just want to be accepted for that. And I feel like people misconstrued our skin color for how we are going to act, how we dress, how we are meant to speak. And it kind of brings so much stress into the people who are non-black, not seen as non-black people, because they have to fit into that box, which a lot of us don't, especially me. There's so many different factors to what makes you who you are and what makes you weird, quirky, funny. What's the other ones? I'm just saying ones about myself. But yes, there's so many different things that make you who you are. I identify the way that I do because there's so many different attributes that make me who I am. For example, where I was born, my culture, the people around me, just everything that was around me and that has really identified who I am as a person, and my skin colour has nothing to do with it. I feel like as a society we really need to, there's some people that do it today and there's some people that just, obviously we've been programmed to think this way. It's not anything that we can help, it's not anything that we can change with a flip of a switch. It's something that we have to really think about before interacting with people. We have to think about, be conscious of how we are going about our day and how we are interacting with other people. If it's someone new that we don't know, we can't just carry on with this whole cycle of stereotypes that we just carry in our heads every time we see a different person, because then we're just adding more barriers for people to be in. And I feel like we have enough barriers as it is, from social barriers, from ethnic barriers, from financial barriers, to there's a multitude of many more. I feel like we have too many barriers as a society, and it just makes it so much harder to get to know people and get to really understand people, because once someone sees you as this person because you are this race, you are this color, then you can't really make, if that person doesn't like that color, then for example that black person, then they aren't going to make friends with different people that are actually interesting, intellectual, intelligent, funny. Like, there's so many different ranges of black people. There's not just one straight black person like that everyone goes by. There's so many different black people, there's just so many different types of people, and people are so inclined to just think that black people are this way and that's it. But yeah, I'm trying to get into this slowly. We're just trying to wind the wheels a little bit, you know? I feel like people just put so much pressure on black people to be these amazing, strong, independent beings, that when a black person isn't that way, then people will be like, this isn't right, like something's wrong with you, like you don't fit into that category. And it kind of makes it so much harder for people to shine, so much harder for people who are quirky, weird, awkward, all of these amazing things to shine and to bring themselves out into the world and not feel like they have to hide away these parts of themselves that many of us do. We constantly have the reminder that As a black person, we always have to either be great or the stereotypical black person. Always meet people who have so many expectations of us as black people that when someone does come up to us once in a while, then people can be very underwhelmed or even surprised by the way that we act because we don't fit into that stereotype or that great black person image. When they don't get that black person that they're expecting, then this is a major problem because they don't know how to put everything in their head and try and, like, it's just a lot to try and process for them. And I feel like this is the hardest because me for example, I give some stories of me. I remember meeting people and people would just be like, oh, you're so white, like, you speak so white, like, what is this, like, it's weird. And then I'd be called an Oreo, and then when people would come up to me, they'd be like, oh, I didn't expect you to be like this. And I'm like, what do you mean like this? They're like, oh, you're just not what I expected, really. And then it's just like, why do I have to fit into the stereotypical black person to be accepted as a person? And even in terms of my own race, even in terms of making black friends, there is a group of black people that expect you to act like they do, and when you try and become friends with them, then they're confused because they think that you're more whitewashed than the typical black person, or you're posh, or you're just not a part of the mix, really. And that is something that I struggled with for a long time and still do sometimes now. And I'm not saying it's easy for people to accept people, don't get me wrong, I'm not asking you to go and accept everyone in the world and go give them a hug and, like, I think this video I just want to get out that there are different people out there, there are different black people out there that aren't just the typical black people that you see. Like, a lot of black people go through this and don't speak about it because they are too scared or just feel like that they're the only ones that really go through it. And there's so many black people that do go through this that I don't even know of, because I am a victim of this. Because I was so scared to make friends, I was so scared to, yeah, as you can see I'm wearing completely different clothes, I've got a do-rag on, so this is just chilling. But anyways, yeah, I realised as I was editing I forgot to do a conclusion and just a bye and a thank you. This topic was something that's really, really close to my heart, and I just wanted to share it with you. There's more to, like, why I spoke to this, and the next video, Sunday's video, will be, well, the next video will be, you'll be able to understand why exactly I spoke about what I spoke about and why it's so close to my heart. Basically, I just want it to be a community where everyone feels safe and they can just have fun, they can have jokes, and they can just talk to different people. Like, I want to start like a little group chat or something. Obviously, once I get a lot of you following, a lot more followers or whatever, I just want to have like a little group chat where it's a bunch of people from around the world or just random people where we can just chat, have fun, share jokes, share memes, share whatever, and just have a good time, really. But yeah. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and don't forget to share to anyone that you think that will enjoy my content or enjoy just this video. But yeah, thank you so much for guys. Whoa. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next video.